Well, welcome back, everybody. This is Mr. Colford again, and this is the second part to the game that we developed for part one, which is called Cactus Jumper. Now, I did notice I didn't go over in the first video, but I do need to save this. So every time I create something new, it should go ahead and save it. And I believe every now and then it said project saved, so it notified me. But I also need to rename this so I can identify it and I can locate it in the future. So I'm going to name this Cactus Jumper. And then I'm going to put my last name at the end of it. So there we go. Cactus Jumper Colford. Okay, so our issue last time is that our cat appeared on the screen, or it stayed on the screen even though that was game over. It's also going behind the title, and it's going behind the cloud. So both of those things we need to go ahead and eliminate. We also need to make that cat disappear once it's finished. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And we've done this before, kind of a variation of it. But yeah, the first one that I want to start with is this one right here. And I've gone ahead and pulled that forever loop out. And I want to keep this code. This code is good, but I'm going to get rid of that forever loop. In fact, I'm going to get rid of it, and instead, I'm going to repeat until something happens. So I'll go to Control, Repeat Until, and then I'm going to put that code inside of it. Now, repeat until, let's see, let's make sure everything is here. Wait for 0.1 second, Y position, yep, looks good. Next costume, change score, good. We need to add some things to the very end here. So with the other one, it forever continues to loop. This one will actually stop it and then do the code below it. And so I'm going to go over to looks and I'm going to hide it because that was our major thing. It actually didn't hide it when it was finished. It's going to broadcast game over. Okay. And then I'm going to stop all. Okay. So the repeat function here, very simple. All it is I just need to go to sensing, and this is going to be touching the cactus. There we go. So when I touch the cactus, it's going to stop repeating. It's going to go to hide, broadcast game over, and stop everything. And that's pretty much all I need to do with that one. Now, since I changed this one, I should also modify this one as well. Now, I know that we have the repeat function in here. That's totally fine. We're actually going to keep that, but we're going to drop it in an if-else function. So let's go to Control. Let's grab if-else. So if this is happening, let's grab our sensing function. So if it's touching the cactus, then stop all. Oop, there we go. But if not, feel free to do this. And that's it. That's all we have to do. All we did is just kind of added a little bit of code here and there, and that's all. Now, the other issue is that our cat is now going behind the text and everything, so we need to prevent that cat from doing that. So let's go back here to looks. Let's see, where is it? Now I'm not seeing it here. There we go. There it is. Go to the front layer. Perfect. Okay. Now let's go ahead and test our new code out. For some reason, that's not popping up every time. Okay, so let's go ahead and start it. There's my cat. Everything disappeared. Let's jump. And now it's actually going over the top of the cloud. And the game over shows up and the cat disappears. So it does exactly what it needs to do. Let's go ahead and start this again. Golly. You're going to have to take a look at the code. And there we go. Okay, so game over. Now, the only other issue that I'm seeing here is that the cactus tends to be a little bit high. So I'm going to show my cactus real quick. And I'm going to lower it just a tiny bit. So I'm going to lower it about 10 pixels. So let's go to 8. And now let's go ahead and see if that'll be a little easier to jump over. Oops. I guess you have to actually be good at the game. Nope, still not. Okay. So -80. Oh, whoops. We actually just made it harder. Yeah, I actually raised it up a little bit. I need to decrease or increase the negative so it's actually going down instead. So let's raise it to 120. See where that's at. And for some reason, that's still not coming up. All right. Whoa, that's too far down. Now it's just really easy, like ridiculously easy. All right. So that's not going to work. Let's go, I don't know, let's do 100. How about that? Oh, good. So 100 seems to be a little more challenging. Yeah. And I could get over the 3 there if if I was actually good at this. But that seems to be a pretty good spot. But there is value in actually integrating that in. Now, when you're thinking about levels, you could go ahead and integrate math into this. You could have the cactuses move a little bit faster. You could sense that after the score gets to a certain point, that the cactuses begin to come faster and the levels change. So you can have a level pop up like level 2, level 3, level 4, whatever it is. And then have those cactuses go a little bit faster until it's like impossible to do. Um, and then it's game over. All right. So that's one thing that you could possibly do. I'm actually going to come back here and take a look at my code to see if I can't figure out why that's not showing up when I hit the start. So it looks like everything is good. Go to the front layer. Yeah, that's good. Go to this point and show. Repeat until the back. Oh, no, that's good. So I kind of wonder if maybe I had a repeat function, and if I selected when clicked, and so this is just copying what I have over here. There we go. So let's try this out. Ouch. Game over. There it goes. Okay. So sometimes it's just as simple as that, just having additional code off to the side of it to make sure that this shows up. Oh, you know what? Didn't solve what I was looking for. Now it's actually recognizing just this. I wonder if I click, yep, it stays on the screen. All right, so that's definitely an issue that's not going to work. So what if I put the show at the very top? Let's try that out. Nope, still not. Okay, what if I set it at the bottom? There we go. There we go. There's game over. Well, it's still not showing up. Sometimes some of this just kind of, I don't know, it does weird, quirky little things here and there. As you can see with the other code, if we have the same, let's pull this over here. We have the same exact code for this one. Oh, I guess we don't. Aha. That's what it is. So the only difference here, well, there are two differences. There's go to front layer and there's set score. So what if I pulled that out then? Let's try that. Game over. Start. Yeah, it's still not showing up. So that's it just does these weird, quirky things sometimes. So it's the same code that we have here. This one functions in the exact same way that it needs to function. And there we go. Oh, this one's not finished. Of course, well, it still has code that I need to add to it. But if I click that flag, it jumps back to where it needs to go. So if it's not quite working, go ahead and reset it, share it, little things like that. It's not a big deal. When it comes time to doing your game, just make sure to provide some instruction on this. Now, instructions can be communicated in a couple of different ways. We can actually have a button on the front here that says instructions, or click here for instructions. You can write the instructions on the start page, or if you go to your starter page right here, um, your document page, you can go ahead and type in the instructions here. And it doesn't have to be anything elaborate. Press the start key to begin. Use the space key to jump. Try to beat my high score. Whoa. There you go. And that's it. Okay. Simple instructions kind of go a long way. All right. So that's pretty much it. Just putting the finishing touches on this. I apologize for the length of these videos. I know they're really long. But yeah, this will hopefully give you a little glimpse at what it takes to integrate that scrolling feature into your games. Okay, if you have any issues or if you have any questions, please shoot me an email at dacolford@dsdmail.net. Have a great day.